Hello guys, my name is Thiago. I'm work for Vinfast. I'm the Smart Service Manager for VF9. Okay, so we have here today the VF9 in exposition. First about the design. Okay, from design, if you see on the front of the car, you have of course the brand identity, luminous signature, but you have really a differentiation. You see a air intake. It's really curious, but it's a really distinct aspect, and it has a aerodynamic purpose. Okay? On the car, it was taking advantage that we are talking about an EV car. We are not more in the AC engine that asks us for a big R intake. So that space was it was a design choice that was made earlier on the project. Okay, so moving on about the wheels, we have two versions on this car, Eco version and Plus version. So to make the difference of the Eco version, we have a 20-inch wheel, 21-inch on the Plus. Okay, they have different wheel designs, so you can differentiate that. This is an Eco version. You have a common roof. On the Plus version, you are going to have a glass roof. Okay, a panoramic glass roof. It's really beautiful. Moving here from the door aspect, we have this door knob. Okay, for opening, you can of course open normally, but also you have the option if you just pop by one press, and you can open easily with one hand. Okay, and it has also the soft closing function. Okay, so here in the interior of the car, you're going to see it's really roomy and comfortable. The definition in leather. Here on the central console, on the IP panel, you can notice different coloring in the regions. Okay, so and we are going to have at least some chrome detail here in the finishing, and we are going to have this black and also a white interior finishing. Okay, so we have here, as the VF8 is the same system, we have the 15-inch screen. So the Vinfast choice was to integrate not all the commands on the screen, but most of them are soft buttons or commands. We have a lot of the settings, configuration capability here. Well, it will include also the ADAS features and the configuration. Okay, this is the main screen. Okay, as you can see, you have the car body, the IP function on this corner, and you have the widgets here, navigation, media, and some apps. Right? On the launch, we are going to have the capability for the Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and here this is the app for the ADAS function configuration, so you can turn on and off. There will be some options here, and you have space for other pages as well if you desire. We have the EV app. This will give you, taking account that the information is not right, it's a pre-production car. Of course, with that 77% battery, the range is not 4.5 kilometers. Okay, so take that in account. This car, it has two e-motors, each one on the front and the here axle, each one with 150 kilowatts of power. Okay, maximum power, so giving the car a 300 kilowatt power capability. The VF9 compared to the VF8, we have a bigger battery pack, okay, which is allowed by the car length, of course, and it's also a good thing because the car is bigger. We have a 92 kilowatts battery pack on this first version. Okay, of the battery pack. We are working already with a new supplier to build another version of battery pack. As you may know, the battery pack is assembled internally by Vinfast itself. Currently we have the battery pack. This first version is from Samsung. We are working with a few more new suppliers, and in the future, Vinfast, actually Vingroup, has the ambition to produce its own fuel cell with a VES. So we have a dedicated company for that purpose, okay, inside the group, and working in the project to make it in-house, and also working in new technologies of the battery cells. Okay, about the range, VF9 in this version Eco, and if this initial battery pack, it has the 430 kilometers of range, max range, WLTP, and the Plus version that goes for 420. A little bit smaller. That's because of the number of systems of electric charge that we have in the car. So as much we charge, put more systems, you know, more load on the car, that range will be dropped. You know? So this is our biggest model on the Vinfast product range. Okay, the VF9. It's coming up to US, Canada, and Europe in the late year, beginning of next year. Okay, it has, you can see, a three-row capacity, 7 place, okay, which you can or use the third row for the 2 extra passenger, or you can fold it and have an extra space for your.